So hello and welcome to AI Talkers. Today in this video we are going to talk about how can we install the Power BI desktop in our system. And after that we are going to explore different parts of the Power BI, like we will actually explore interface of the Power BI. But before that, let's talk about what we have studied in the previous two videos. In the first videos we basically talked about roadmap of the Power BI, right? So in actually the very first video we talked about that what would be the what would be the roadmap, and after that in that video we basically said that we are going to talk about first we are going to study Power BI, and after that Python, machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, right? So, and then in the next videos we basically had roadmap of 30 days to cover the Power BI. So in this video we are going to study how can we install Power BI in our desktop, and after that we will try to explore different parts of the Power BI. So let's get started. Okay. So hi everyone, hope you are doing great. So at a first हमने ये जाना था कि Power BI का जो होता है काम क्या होता है, right? So let's say आपके पास डेटा है, आपके पास डेटा है, like डेटा जो कि डिफरेंट सोर्स से आ रहा है, डिफरेंट सोर्स से आ रहा है, समटाइम्स एसक्यूएल सर्वर से आ रहा है, समटाइम्स से एक्सेल से डायरेक्टली आ रहा है, ओके, समटाइम्स आप इसे किसी वेबसाइट से स्क्रैप कर रहे हो, अगेन, सो डिफरेंट वेबसाइट से डेटा आ रहा है, ओके, और फिर क्या हो रहा है कि यहाँ पे जो है लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा है, सो ये डेटा डायरेक्टली जो होता है वो मैनेजर के लिए, स्टेक होल्डर के लिए डायरेक्टली यूजफुल नहीं होता है, क्या? क्योंकि इससे उसे कुछ पता नहीं चलता है ओवरऑल ओवरऑल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में चल क्या रहा है, या फिर उन्हें कोई डिसीजन लेना है तो वो डिसीजन मेकिंग में डेटा सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि ये कोई भी सेंस डायरेक्टली मतलब अकेला नहीं बना रहा है, राइट? सो इसी के लिए टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम देयर इज पावर बीआई, पावर बीआई आता है। सो बेसिकली पावर बीआई आता है, जैसे यहाँ पे एक ह्यूमन है, समझे, ये डेटा को क्या करता है, ये डेटा को पावर बीआई में लोड करता है, डेटा पावर बीआई में लोड हो गया। अब ये ह्यूमन क्या करता है, मतलब कि रिपोर्ट्स आप बोले या फिर डैशबोर्ड बोले वो ये बनाता है, ओके। और देन आफ्टर दैट ये रिपोर्ट एट डैशबोर्ड जो है इस डेटा को ही रिप्रेजेंट करता है, और जिसकी मदद से जो है डिसीजन मेकिंग में जो है ये सपोर्ट करता है। और अगर मैनेजर्स या फिर जो सीईओ है उनको जानना हो कि ओवरऑल उसके कंपनी में कौन सा प्रोडक्ट है जो प्रॉफिट दे रहा है, कौन सा प्रोडक्ट है जो कि प्रॉफिट नहीं दे रहा है, लॉस इनकर कर रहा है, और एट द सेम टाइम किस रीजन में कितना प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ थिंग्स एज पर आवर रिक्वायरमेंट, ये जो है रिपोर्ट्स हमें शो करता है, राइट? So that is actually the need of पावर बीआई। सो ओवरऑल हमने ये समझ लिया कि पावर बीआई का नीड क्या है। अब देखिए, इस वीडियो में हमें बेसिकली पावर बीआई को इंस्टॉल करना है, बट उससे पहले हम जानते हैं कि पावर बीआई के टाइप्स कितने होते हैं, राइट? तो सी, एट अ फर्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सप्लोर अबाउट पावर बीआई डेस्कटॉप, पावर बीआई डेस्कटॉप। उसके बाद आता है आपका पावर बीआई सर्विस, पावर बीआई सर्विस, और देन थर्ड इज पावर बीआई मोबाइल, पावर बीआई मोबाइल, राइट? तो देखिए, पावर बीआई डेस्कटॉप बेसिकली क्या है कि ये होता है आपका विंडोज के लिए, ये होता है आपके मतलब ये बेसिकली ये विंडोज के लिए होता है। आप रिपोर्ट्स वगैरह बनाते हो, डैशबोर्ड्स वगैरह बनाते हो, वो सारा आप पावर बीआई डेस्कटॉप पे ही बनाते हो, राइट? और आफ्टर आपने रिपोर्ट्स और पावर बीआई बना लिया, फिर क्या करते हैं आप, जो है पब्लिश करते हैं ऑन पावर बीआई सर्विस। पावर बीआई पे सर्विस पे पब्लिश करने के बाद आप क्या कर सकते हैं, यहाँ से आप लिंक ले सकते हैं अपने रिपोर्ट का, और उसे आप चाहे तो वेबसाइट में इम्बेड कर सकते हैं या फिर किसी को सेंड कर सकते हैं। तो बहुत सारा फीचर्स जो है पावर बीआई सर्विस पे भी अवेलेबल है, राइट? और उसके बाद है हमारा पावर बीआई मोबाइल। तो बेसिकली ये क्या है, ये जो है एप्लीकेशन ये मोबाइल के लिए है, और ये आपको मिलेगा प्ले स्टोर पे। सो बेसिकली देखिए, यहाँ पे आई थिंक यहाँ पे हम रिपोर्ट्स बिल्ड नहीं कर सकते हैं, बट इसका यूज ये है कि अगर हमें देखना हो अपने डैशबोर्ड्स को मोबाइल में, सो फॉर दैट वी नीड दिस पावर बीआई मोबाइल, ताकि अगर हम लेट्स से हम कहीं भी हो और हम चाह रहे हो कि हम देखना चाह रहे हो कि व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन माय ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, तो For that we can use Power BI mobile as well, right? अब देखिए, अब हम ये समझते हैं कि पावर बीआई डेस्कटॉप और विंडोज में बेसिकली अंतर है ही क्या, राइट? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल देखिए, ये जो होता है ये फ्री ही होता है, मतलब फ्री टू यूज है, ये फ्री टू यूज, ओके। और यहाँ पे आप क्या कर सकते हैं, कुछ भी पब्लिश कर सकते हैं, दैट वी जस्ट हैव स्टडीड, राइट? So there are a lot of features about the Power BI that we are just going to explore, but as of now, just wait a minute, I need some time. Just 1 minute, I will be right back. Okay. Okay, so now finally I'm back. So we let's understand, like we are actually going to download the Power BI in our system, and we'll see how can we download that. So as of now, I currently have Power BI in my system, right? So first I will uninstall them, then I will download. So let me show you the requirement of the, like, require system requirement. So see, at a first, minimum you should have 4 GB RAM, okay, minimum 4 GB RAM, and always 64 bit. That's very important. And after that, Windows 10 should actually be minimum, and if you have Windows 11, then that's even better. Windows 11, or RAM should minimum be 4 GB, or if, in case if you have 16 GB RAM, 8 to 16 GB RAM, then that's even better. But if in the case if you're trying to download Power BI desktop in Windows 7, 8, 9, then you would face a lot of problem over there, to be very frank. But if you have these requirements, like if your systems fulfill these requirements, then Power BI desktop will work very smoothly in your system, right? So now let's actually try to download that. But before that, since I already have Power BI in my system, so let me show you the dashboard that I already have built. Okay. So for that, let me let me open the Power BI. Okay. Let me open the Power BI desktop. Okay. So the icon would be like this of the Power BI application, like this. You would see here. Okay. So now finally, this would be the initial interface of the Power BI when you open it for the first time. And after that, here you would have a lot of options that we are just going to explore after installing this, and we will install another Power BI, right? So see, and when you go to the recent, like when you scroll down on bottom, you would see these are this is the recent, and this is like shared with me. So see, in case of recent, here we have all those dashboards that we have recently built. This was I built 4 months ago, this I built 5 months ago. So basically there would be all kinds of dashboards that you have built previously, right? And this is like when you click on this, the Power BI blank report would be open, right? And after that, like, these are some data sources that are given here. If you click on this, or Excel workbook, SQL server, so you will be able to import data from these sources, right? And after that, again, there is a get data from sources. So if you click on this, you will get again different options, right? You see. you are getting different options to import data from. See, like we are going to explore this part when in the next videos where we will talk about how to import data. Okay, so as of now, let me show you the dashboard that I have built for the startup that I was working in. Okay, so yeah, yeah. All right, so finally you would see that it is open. Okay, yeah. So this is based. So this dashboard is basically to monitor the overall leads of the organization, like how many leads we have in each district, and after that leads type, and after that, like basically this is to monitor live, like what is our sales team doing, and how many calls they are making. So this is basically to monitor them. Yes. So you would see here. All right. We'll talk about all these interfaces, what do we call them, what is their importance in Power BI. All right. So we are going to talk all about them. But at a first, let's learn how do we install Power BI. Okay. So basically, so basically, you can install Power BI in two ways. Okay. So you can install Power BI in two ways actually. So let me come here. Mhm. Yeah. So like you can install Power BI first from Microsoft Store. Microsoft Store, okay, and then you can install from like Microsoft Official, Microsoft website, website. All right. So actually, what is the difference between whether you download from a store or from website? How does it matter, and like in what sense they differ? So see, in case if you are downloading from Microsoft Store, you will get most updated. Like whenever there is any update, it will automatically be updated to the latest version. All right. But in case of Power BI or desktop, it is not like that. If there is any update, you have to go to the website manually, and then you have to re-download so that you get the latest version. It is like that. Okay. And after that, Power BI desktop is actually more flexible. Power BI desktop is more flexible compared to the oh, I'm getting to the wrong track, man. I'm so sorry. So basically, what kind of Power BI you like, where you download from Power BI, it all depends upon what your organization wants. So basically, it will depend upon the policy of your organization. Like sometimes they would ask you to download from a store, and sometimes, like some of the organization, they would ask you to download from a website itself. Yeah. So let's now see how can we download. Okay. So at a first, let's see how do we download from Microsoft Store. Okay. So here, like here on the top bar, here on the top search bar, you will search Power BI, Power BI Desktop, Power BI Desktop, and you will just get it. And after that, since it is already downloaded in my system, so you see, you will just go on this and then download. And what does it say? Open, because it is already downloaded in my system, so it is asking me to open. I would not actually uninstall because it takes too much of the time, because but yes, I will show you the entire process. If you download from here, it's very easy. You will simply just click on install here. Let me show you any another application. So let's say I'm talking about this one. So you would simply click on install. Okay, you would simply click here on this icon, and the application would be downloaded. So what you have to do on Power BI desktop, you have to go here, and there would be like right now it's open, but it would be like install or get. So you have to click on this, and then you will get it in your uh, system, right? And now let's talk about how can we download from websites. Okay, so to download from websites, we simply go to the, okay, let me search it. So to download from websites, we simply go to the again search bar, and there we try to search Power BI, Power BI Microsoft.com. So if you go to this, you will be able to see here. And now, okay, so here it says download Power BI desktop. So you either you can click on this, okay, or it is saying start free, or not, then let's click here. And so basically this is asking for our email, no need of that as of now. You would simply click on this, and as you click on this, you would see open Microsoft Store. Okay, it is bringing me back to the Microsoft Store. Okay, let me see. Power BI desktop. Yes, Power BI desktop. They all are taking me to the application itself. Yeah, I know it's very easy to download from application, but I'm trying to download from website right now. Okay, so that is why Power BI. Okay, Microsoft Power BI desktop, Microsoft Power BI mobile, Power BI report builder, Power BI report server. So what does it say? Power BI desktop, visual explore data, and a free form drag and drop canvas, modern data visualization, and easy to use report authoring. Okay, so you can download from here. Okay, so the problem is that they all are taking me to the Microsoft Store. They all are taking me to the Microsoft Store. Okay, leave it. Yes. Now, okay, I get it. I get it. So basically, you would click on the advanced option here. Okay, right? So as you click on the advanced option and you click on download, it would be downloaded. Okay, and after that, you just have to download unverified file, and after it is downloaded, you have to do next, next, next. See, here it is the entire process. What you actually have to do to download from website. Okay, so first it is for like Microsoft Store. So whether you visit Microsoft Store or website, so you download Power BI desktop, then you run installer and accept license, like whatever a license it would, so you just have to accept that. Okay, and after that you would install it and then launch the Power BI and they're ready to use. So it would be very simple. Okay, as you try to download, you would automatically understand everything. It's not a big deal to download Power BI. If you're downloading from Microsoft Store, it's very easy. And even if you're downloading from website, even then it's easy. So you don't have to worry about that, right? And after that, there is like a sign in and license. So in case if you sign in Microsoft account, then free pro premium users or no cannot continue the finance, cannot publish to the cloud. So basically it is saying that if you like if in the case if you sign in, then you would be able to publish to the cloud, like to the Power BI service. But if you don't sign in, then you would not be able to do that, right? So basically if you are premium user, then in that case you have to you have to sign in. But if you don't want to use premium version, if you're not subscribed to Power BI, then in that case you can use even without uh, signing in, right? All right. So this is how we are going to download the Power BI. Now let's try to understand different parts of the Power BI. So as I already have told you at a first, since we already have Power BI in my desktop, okay, in my Windows, so I would just go here. Yeah, but there is the important thing that I have forgot to mention right now. A lot of you would might have Mac, okay. So basically, there's a little problem that Power BI basically runs only in, like, Power BI is only for the desktop. So what you would do if you have, like, what you can do if you have, uh, okay. So what you can do if you have Mac. So in that case, you got two options. You got two options. Whether you can, like, use virtual window in your Mac, virtual window, okay, that you again have to go to the YouTube or Google, and then you have to, like, you have to understand that how do we create virtual window in our Mac, right? And after this, there's another option as well. You can go to the cloud, like Power BI cloud, Power BI cloud, where you can use Power BI service, Power BI service. But again, like, Power BI desktop is very flexible in comparison to the Power BI service. But if in the case, if you're not able to create a virtual environment, like a virtual window, then in that case you can actually go for the Power BI, because it's something is always better than nothing. So that is why I would recommend you to create virtual window in your Mac. But if that's not happening in the case, then for that you can go for the Power BI service as well, right? All right. So now this is the time to explore finally the Power BI interface. All right. So let me first start by opening. Okay. So here is the Power BI, right? You would see here there's a Power BI icon. Or in the case if you have downloaded, you can just go, like, you can go in the bottom and there's a search bar. So you can write Power BI desktop here, and then you can like, click on enter. It would automatically be open. But if you click on this icon, start icon, okay. So if you click on this, then you would see whatever application you have in your you have in your Windows, okay. Or if you want to add it here, you can also do that. That is not a big deal, okay. So let me open Power BI desktop. Okay, so now it's opening. All right. So now Power BI desktop is open. So basically you would see here that this is actually the initial interface of the Power BI, where here we have the home, and this is for the, like, this is open icon. Let's see what happens if we click on open. So when we click on the open, here we have, like, we want to browse this device, SharePoint, OneDrive, and then these are actually the recent dashboards that we have built in the last few months, right? And after that, this is a folder, okay. So these are the folders where more often I save my Power BI, sometimes in documents, sometimes in archive, okay, and sometimes I create different folders for any Power BI, okay. All right. So now let's get back to the home. So if you click on this, you will actually get tutorial of the Power BI, like, open now, okay. So if you click on this, you will get complete tutorial of the Power BI, like, how you can use Power BI one by one. So see, there you will have everything. Okay. So here on this platform, you will get complete a detail about the Power BI. See, this is a documentation, this is a training and lab. So if you click on the training and lab, Microsoft training, Microsoft Power Platform training. Okay. So you can, like, in fact, you can learn everything, like, whatever getting started with the Power BI. Okay. All right. Introductions to Power BI, use Power BI, building blocks of Power BI. Dot. So actually, everything is available on Power BI, like on Power BI, like whatever you want to learn, that's already available. So if in the case if you have any problem, you can go to this and you can understand what is Power BI, what do we use it for, right? Here on the top, there is a blank report. If you click on this, the blank report would be open. Let's say you click on this, see, there is no any report right now. So the blank report is open. Okay. And after that after that file. Okay, so let's try to open first blank report. Okay, so when you open the blank report, when you open the blank row, so there are actually different section of the Power BI. At a first on top we call this ribbon. Okay, see this region, from this region, this entire top region, to the region I'm holding my cursor, we call this as ribbon, right? And we call this region. So this region includes the filters, visualization, and data. So this complete region is called as pane, right? Pane. We will understand use of this pane, why do we use it for, and what its different section are for. And we are also going to explore different section of like ribbon as well. And apart from that, apart from that, we will explore each icon in each section, like home, insert, modeling, view. So we will explore all of them one by one, right? So this is a ribbon, this is pane, and we call this section as view. So there are actually different views. There, first report view. So report view is the place where you build your reports from the data. Then after that you have a table view. So when you click on the data, you will when you click on table view, you will get to see your data here. But as of now, we don't have data, like we have opened blank report, so that is why we don't see anything here, right? But we would actually once again try to open it with data, then we will understand that what is what actually they represent. You will have better understanding. But as of now, I'm trying to explore it without data, right? And first we explore report view, then table view, and the next we have is a model view. So model view is the place where, let's say that you have a data set which have 3 to 4 tables, and you want to create relationship among them. Then for that you use model view. See, this is a table, table A, table B, table C, and the relationship has been created among them, so that it is flexible for you to make the dashboard. So more often and always, whenever there are any relationship among the table, you have to make relationship using model view. And after that, this is this is again this is a place where you write the text query that we are going to explore later in later videos. All right, so this this is all. Now let's try to explore it using the uh, using data. So actually, see, in fact we can actually import data from here. Get, if you click on get data, so you will be like, if you click on Excel workbook, you will be able to explore Excel. Same on like SQL server, you can import data from SQL. But if in the case you want to import text or CSV from your local, then you can click on this and you can do that. But if in the case you want to do web scraping, so you can click on this and put the link of any website, you can do that. But we will explore this in later videos. But as of now, the motive is, but as of now, we are actually going to understand with the help of a dashboard that already has the data. All right, so let's see that I'm talking about this uh, this dashboard. So let's say you click on this. Okay, so as you click on this, it is taking some time to load, but believe me, if you are watching all of my videos, everything would be very clear, because I'm stressing on all of those important points. I'm not stressing on something that is not important, because see, this video might seem boring, but they are actually foundation videos for other concepts. When you have complete idea from this video, later on you will not have to face any problem when you're building reports, when you're data cleaning, when you're doing any other stuff on Power BI. You would not be things would not be complicated for you. All right. So basically, this is this is the report view, right? Where we have the report. So see, here we have our report, right? Basically, this is for an organizations where we have tried to analyze their sales data, and basically this dashboard would help them to monitor every single day task. Okay, so this is basically first the pipeline overview. So they are collecting data for the entire India right now. So as they will collect data, more data, so it would automatically be updated. Right now they have only collected data for 5 districts, 72 blocks, and basically they are collecting data for schools only. So like very few of them have the website. And then we're talking about the total leads. Here it is the total leads, like how many total data points they have. All right. And then this is district wise. Here it's a 5 district, and you would see district name here. And then it's like lead type. So this is basically different insights that are very important. And after that, this is of the same dashboard, right? And then this is the district contact monitoring. So, this is actually district wise, like how many leads have been contacted, like they have been called. So total leads 1K, out of which 10 leads has been contacted, and contacted percent is very less, right? So this is basically again very important. And after that we have the next report. Okay, we are actually going to make different reports as well, but as of now, I'm just showing you what does it mean. So in report view, we get to build our dashboard as I have built here. Okay, and after that in table view, so this is actually the table view. So in table view, you will get to see your data. So if you come to the right side, so here it is a contact target, and next is the school data. So let's say you click on school data, you will get all of the school data here. Okay, and after that, this is the model view. So see, here I have since two tables, school data and contact target. So I have actually created a relationship among them using district column that's common to both of the tables. All right. And after that, we are going to explore DAX query view, TMDL view. We are going to explore this later. As of now, this was actually sufficient. So basically, in report view, we make the dashboards, the reports. In table view, we get to see our data. Or in model view, we build relationship among the table, right? So now let's try to explore the next part now. Okay, there is a one thing that I forgot to mention. This part where we have built the dashboard, we call this as, what do we call? We call this as canvas. So this part where all our graphs are present, we call it as canvas. Okay, and in the pane section, we have three. Like first we have filters. Basically, we use it for of like filtering, and then the next we have is visualization in our pane section. So from this section, we can build the graph here. Okay, so you just click on this graph. Let's say that I'm talking about this one. So from here, see, the donut chart is selected. So you select the data points from here, and after that, uh, you simply drag, like you will just uh, click on any and drag it to here, and then your dashboard would actually be ready. So you will either do drag and drop, or you can simply select here as well. So and in the visualization section, this is the like format your visuals, where you can beautify your visuals. You click on this, we're actually going to learn all about them. And after that, if you want to do further analysis, for that you can click on this. All right. So now this is all for the pen section. Now we have already understood the view section as well. We have known what does canvas mean. We have known what does visualization do, what does this data section do. So when you will import data, you will see your data here as well. And if you have data here only, then you can build dashboards or reports, right? Now let's finally talk about the ribbon. Ribbon, okay. So in the ribbon, first here we have the file. So when we click on the file, we actually get a lot of options here. But here we have option and settings. Clicking on this, you can do any kind of settings in your Power BI. Okay, and after that, we have home section. In home sections, this is a tab called Get a tab. So when you click on this icon, okay, so when you click on this icon, you will be able to import data from different source. Now here it is especially like this icon is especially for importing data from Excel. This is for like one lake catalog, okay. So lake houses, warehouses, KQL databases, SQL databases. So you can import data from these things. And after that, this icon is for importing data from SQL server, and this is for like enter data. All right, so basically you can create your table by entering the data, like any table if you want to create, you can do that. And after that, this is the recent sources, like the recent sources that we have used to import data. So basically I have used odbc that we are going to learn later. It's again very important. Okay, and then we have imported excel data set, that this one. And so basically this. Okay, so all right, and after that, this is, so again this is very like this is very important. Transform data is very important. So let's say that you want to make any change in your data, you want to edit your data, then for that you will click on transform data. And as you click on this, you will go to the power query editor. So actually let's see on power query editor, these are the changes that I have performed in my data. So like basically these are cleaning part that I have performed in my data. And after performing your cleaning part, you will simply click on close and apply. Close and apply. See, we will have a lot of videos for power query editor as well, because they're very important. Okay, and after, like after transform data, see this is for refresh. What, like why do we use the refresh? So let's say that I mean, simply let me come to this. Let me come here. So I'm talking about what does refresh do. So let's say that you had 1000 rows. Okay, in your data you had 1000 rows, and you made reports. But now, since it's an live dashboard, it's a live dashboard. And let's say like you like automatically 100 data is added to the uh, data sets. Okay, so when you will actually refresh it, automatically your dashboard, your graphs here, your visuals, and your charts here would automatically be updated. So it would be like that. So basically, what we actually do refresh. So whenever you are entering more data later on, so you just refresh it and automatically this all will be updated. Okay, so here it is a 1.2k leads, it would become 1.3k leads. Okay, and and if it is from other districts, then districts would become 6. So basically all the charts and all the cards would automatically be updated. Okay, and after that, this is the new visuals. If you want to add new visuals that is not here, you can use it. And this is a text box. It's again very important. So when you click on this, you can add your text anywhere. All right, so as of now, let me remove it. Okay, and this is a new measure. Again, this is very important. Measure is very important. We are going to learn it later. And after that, we have a quick measure. Okay, quick measure. And this is a publish. What does publish mean? Let's say you build your dashboards and you want to publish it. So when you publish it, you will be able to get your dashboard on cloud. You can see it live. Okay, from anywhere. So if you publish it, you will get it on power bi service that we will again see. And after that, this is a co-pilot mode. Okay, so this is basically like integrating ai with your power bi. So we will learn about this as well later, in later videos. Okay, so now let's explore different section, that is insert section in ribbon. So what does insert section do? So here again you would see these are again some of the important icons here. But this is again for adding text. This is for adding buttons. So when we will have multiple dashboards and we want to go from one dashboard to dashboard without clicking on this, we want to have a button here. Okay, so for that we can create button in the pages, and from this page, like from this canvas, we want to go to the other dashboard, so we can actually create a clickable button here using these buttons, right? And after that, this is a save. So again we use this shape to make beautiful chart. Okay, and this is for image that we want to, like we want to import image from our local, so we use it for that. And coming on to the modeling, so modeling is again, like, see, this is a model view. So what we do in the model view, we create relationship. And in modeling, here we also, like, we manage relationship here. And again we have got the same option, measures, quick measures. And this is for creating columns if you want to create columns. And then this is for making table, right? And this is for defining the role, like manage role, view as a, So whatever role, like if you want to give someone access of editing, or someone just access of viewing but not editing, so it is for that. So you would actually define role from here, like which person should see what. Like if you want someone to see this dashboard only, he will be able to see that specific dashboard. So from here you actually define the role, what a person can see or what a person cannot see. It is basically for that. All right. And now this is view section. Okay, so it is not actually that important, to be very frank, but since this is a filter, it is very important. And after that, sync slicer is very important. This we use, like we have used here. See, uh, sync slicer is when we want, when we want, let's say see, here we have the slicer here. So we want, what is slicer? Slicer is basically it's a kind of filter. It's a kind of filter as well. So like let's say you only want to see picture from Muzaffarpur, you click on this, so you only have picture from Muzaffarpur only, right? But here I'm talking about sync slicer. So actually see, this dashboard, pipeline overview and pipeline overview 2, they are connected. They all are connected. So here we also have slicers here. So I want that if I click here on, like here on Muzaffarpur, then see this dashboard would be impacted. But I also want that the previous dashboard should be impacted, right? Because they are same dashboard. Since the space was not enough to make all visuals there, so I choose another canvas as well for that, right? So still see, I have selected Muzaffarpur here, so automatically here all data of Muzaffarpur should be shown. So you would see everything is for Muzaffarpur right now. Everything for Muzaffarpur only. You would see automatically it is selected. Let's say you are selecting here Samastipur. Okay. So when you are selecting Samastipur here, so on this, like on the next dashboards, automatically everything would be shown for Samastipur right now. So see, automatically Samastipur is selected here. So basically, when we have two, like when we have similar kind of slicers on two dashboards that are related to each other, so we sync them. Like changing on one automatically impact the other dashboard. So that we use syncing for. Okay. And after that, see, this is optimized and this is help. They are not very important to us as of now, but we will, in case of help section, you have here training videos. If you want to learn any part of Power BI, you can go to the training videos where you will have everything, all the videos available from Power BI official. Okay. And after that, yeah, let's talk about signing. So see, the thing is that if you want to use the basic version of Power BI, you don't need to sign in because Power BI comes for free. But if you want to use the pro version of Power BI, then for that, like license version of Power BI, for that you can actually sign in. That would be better. So you can either enter your email or the email, whether you are studying at any college or you are working at any organization. So they would have given you the email. You can use that, and when you click on this, you will get a lot of additional benefits here because all the organizations, they have some collaborations with the Power BI. Like earlier I was studying at one of the universities, so they gave me the email. So when I sign in, so I got a lot of extra features as well. So again, you can sign in. So that's all in this video. We will explore more in the later videos. uh, in the next videos, we might be covering text like Power Query Editor. So let's do a quick recap of whatever we have studied. So that, okay. So at a first we talked about like the types, Power BI types, where we talked about Power BI desktop, we talked about Power BI service, then we talked about Power BI mobile, right? Then we talked about system requirement, what should be system requirement to download the Power BI, right? And after that, we in fact downloaded the Power BI. Okay, we try to download from the Microsoft Store and then from the website. Okay, and after doing that, we basically started exploring the Power BI desktop, and we first explored without data, without data. Okay, and then with data, where we basically saw our dashboard that I already had built. Okay, so see. In fact, in this complete course, we will be trying to build 7 to 8 dashboards because we want you to have complete practice. And the more dashboard you build, the more tax queries you apply, you would be more good at the Power BI, and then you will easily land to a job, right? So in like basically what we explored here, so we basically explored three kinds of. First we explore ribbon. In ribbon we had different section like home section, insert section, okay, view section, optimize section. So we had different sections. After that we explored pane section. So in pane we again had different like data, visualization, and after that we had a filter option there. And after the pane, the next we have is a view. So we also explore the view as well, like the view where we had report view, where we built our report. And in report view we had a canvas in middle, okay, where we build our dashboards in canvas. And after that, in right side we had a pane that we already have talked about. And after the report view we have table view. We had table view, right? So in table view we saw that how do we see data here. We can in fact make columns over there as well. So we will use table view as well more often when we need them. And after that we explore model view where we make relationship among the tables. When we have two or three or more than that, then we create relationship among the tables, right? So that's all in this video. We'll explore more in the next videos. Till then, keep watching AI Talkers and keep spreading our videos. This is our channel. So, and yes, I have some assignment for you. Like without assignment, this is unfair. Okay. So for today, the assignment you have, you will download Power BI from anywhere, a store, Microsoft store or website, from anywhere, okay. And after downloading that, first you will explore without data every part, okay. You will see what has happened by clicking on every part. You will read the name of each icon, okay. And after doing this, you will again explore with data, okay. You will simply download data sets from Google or anywhere. Excel as of now only Excel data sets, okay. Or after downloading you will explore each section with data set so that you can understand everything in detail, okay. And because see, as long as you don't do it yourself, there's no sense of watching any videos. A video doesn't help as long as you aren't applying that. So this would basically be assignment. But from the next time or from the next videos we will actually be giving you real assignments, where I will be providing you data and then some tasks and some requirements as well, and that you have to do. I like I make sure that each of you, if you are watching the complete videos and all the lectures, you will very easily land to a job, because I know what industry want. I have given a lot of interviews, so I actually understand that what kind of questions they ask. So in fact, it's not tough getting a job if you are starting as per the strategy. So that's all in this video. We'll talk more in the next videos. Till then, keep watching and keep, like, don't forget to like and subscribe.